Hello everyone, this is Lord Shadrach speaking. I am making this video as an audio video only, so bear with me here. It'll just be audio only. But needless to say, Christian Weston Chandler is done. He's done with, he's over with. This jail saga is going to be the prison saga, and this will be the final saga ever in the debacle known as Chris Chan. Let's face it, he's done with. He's over with. He's history now. Chris Chan is now just going to be another footnote in internet history as one of the most absurd human beings who's ever lived. This guy and all the idiocy and all the absurdity that went with him will always be remembered. In fact, Chris Chan, let's just say, I'm going to just say this right now, he had quite an interesting history. From 2007 onward, his internet infamy was perhaps one of the worst. The very fact that so many trolls attacked him and coerced him to do so many stupid things that a normal person wouldn't have done is phenomenal. Chris Chan, needless to say, is perhaps one of the most interesting characters that has ever existed on the internet. There is no way he is a real person. But then again, based on how much has been in the way of, what's the right word I'm looking for? I'm looking for the word right here. Cataloged on him in regard to his internet infamy. Needless to say, Chris Chan might as well be a warning to anyone that gets on the internet as to what will happen if you act like an idiot. Chris Chan is done with, he's over with, and there's no more need of him to even be in the real world. He's proven that he cannot live on his own. Chris Chan has proven time and again that he's going to live in his fantasies no matter what anyone tells him or tries to do with him. You try to help him, he'll never listen. And as I see it, it's too late for Chris Chan. It's too late for him. Let's move on from him. He is nothing more than just a washed-up has-been, and there is no hope for him. He's a hopeless, lost cause. Chris Chan might as well just be over with and done. I'm going to say it again. He's done with and over with. Now, I admit there'll be other lolcons like Chris, but they'll never have the same level of infamy as Chris Chan. And that is a fact. Now, you'll have idiots like him, like Chris Chan, that'll come and go, but they'll never have the same level of infamy and cataloged information as Chris Chan. I'm surprised that, aside from Dr. Todd Grande, no other psychologist, offline or online, has even bothered to analyze Chris. He should have an entire chapter of himself in all sorts of textbooks devoted to psychology and the internet. This guy, Chris Chan, I'm just going to say again, he's done with. Let us not focus on him anymore. Let Chris Chan be nothing more than a piece of internet infamy and a warning to everybody. Now, I know I'm going in cycles and everything, but still, that's just how I feel about it. Chris Chan is done with and over with. And the way I see it, he's going to end up in prison for a long time, and based on what the evidence is going to reveal, he's guilty of his crimes hands down. There's no other way to put it. Chris Chan is done and over with. Now, there'll be others like him that'll come and go, but they'll never be like him. Chris Chan is one of a kind. Now, I will say this. It's a shame that he focused so much of his energy on Sonichu. If Chris Chan had focused all of his energy on learning to be a better person, he would not be in the boat that he is in now. But as it seems, his devotion to Sonichu and his devotion to fighting the trolls and trying to be a big internet star have actually led to his downfall. This is a sad, sad reality here. It all could have been avoided. It all could have been averted. But you know what? It seems that Chris Chan didn't care. It seems that Chris Chan was so far gone, there was no hope for the man. when Bob died, when his father Bob died, that is, things just got worse for Chris Chan. There is no way you can convince me otherwise. Chris Chan is done with. He's over with. I don't understand anything else to go on other than just to read about what he did and what happened and then regurgitate what we know and regurgitate what happened. In fact, there is no change in the past. Chris Chan is now obviously going to be the worst person that ever existed on the internet, if not in the top 10, if not number 1. And I don't mean that in a good way either. Now, like everyone else here, I'm analyzing the trial just to see where it goes and what happens to Chris. But I'm going to say it again, as I've said many times, Chris Chan is done with and over with. It's time to put the final nail in this coffin and forever be done with Chris Chan. I'm amazed that no one has made a movie about Chris Chan yet. That would be an interesting movie right there. A movie to watch about Chris Chan, you know. Even though the entire ordeal with Chris Chan, which has lasted for over a decade, is now over, I'm amazed no Hollywood screenwriter has decided to make a movie about Chris Chan. Now, of course, they can't use Sonichu because they'd have to use something else. But all the information about Chris Chan's infamy right then and there would make a great Hollywood film. But as it stands, Chris Chan, the person, is done and over with. It's time to say goodbye to him. He's going to jail for a long time.